here they are. The Raspberry Pi 4 computer. Raspberry Pi Zero. They got a lot of stuff in here. I got a buddy, Keel Dyken. Keel Dyken does a lot of stuff with these Raspberry Pis. Go check it out. He has the best Pi builds. Dang it, I got to pay for these. Oh. Hi everybody, and thank you for the new edition of Glenn's Retro Show. I'm actually down here in Yonkers, New York at the Micro Center store down here. I snuck in. No one knows I'm in here right now, but I'm going to go around and see what's in this place. Let's get started. Okay, so I have to say that I guess the security here is a little better than I thought, because the manager here, Michael, kind of caught me sneaking around in here. So since he got me, Michael, first of all, thank you for allowing me to come in today.
That's great.
So this Micro Center store has been here, you said, about 11 years?
About 11 years, yeah.
How long has Micro Center itself been around?
Over 30 years.
Over 30 years?
Yep.
How many stores do you guys have?
25 stores.
And I assume you guys are still expanding?
Yes. Yep. I know they're looking at some new spots. Not sure of any yet, but you know, they're looking.
Now, to me, and I'm looking around this place, you know, and I haven't seen a place like this, me personally, in years. It reminds me a lot of Radio Shack. Now, I'm a nerd. I worked there for a while, and you can get small parts and bits for machines and computers, but also like the old like CompUSA type of thing. Is that kind of what this is supposed to be like?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have a little bit of everything in store. So anything that we have, you can get in the store. It's not a lot of, we don't order anything, so it's all in stock. So we have, you know, every computer part you can think of. That's our main business, is computers and building your own computer and that kind of stuff.
But this stuff's also available online. There's a website.
Oh yeah, we have
it.
Yes,
well.
absolutely. Yep, and it shows all the in stock items that we have in store available that you can purchase.
And I'm looking right here. I mean, the place is like if you're a person like me, it's like a kid in a candy store. I'm seeing 3D printers. I'm seeing monitors. I'm seeing TV sets. We walk by, there's a bunch of PC components, power supplies, video cards, which is always hard to come by, gaming chairs. What else? I mean, Wise cameras. I mean, retro stuff.
Yeah, I mean, any type of in-home electronic item. I mean, obviously computers are the main, but any type of smart home accessory, and all the retro is really starting to grow, and 3D printers are doing really well.
So from your store that you've seen, like, what is the biggest items you sell? What's kind of the stock is constantly flowing through? Is it PC stuff? Is it monitors? What's the stuff that really come in for?
I mean, obviously, computers and laptops are pretty much our main business. The build your own PC market has completely skyrocketed in the last year and a half, 2 years, and that's now one of our largest categories.
So, and now I know people buy parts. Do you guys also build custom ones for them, or you sell complete ones?
Yeah, we'll help you pick out all the parts for you to build it yourself, and if you're not comfortable doing it, if it's your first time, we'll build that computer for you. Now,
again, I'm still taking this all in. This is like, I don't remember, there was an old Circuit City commercial where the guy walked in, the wife's like, make it quick. He's like, and he like runs off. That's what I'm seeing here. And right now, I'm not going to lie, I have a little vested interest in Micro Center myself. You can see right here, Micro Center is now partnered with Glenn's Retro Show. They currently sell my version 3 Trackball, which are in stock. I know people have been looking at that for a long time. The GRS steering wheel component for the spinner, the version 1 and version 2 spinner, and the Tron joystick. And another thing that people may not know is a lot of the Atari components here, their spinner and some other items actually is from me, but it's just been rebranded over to them. Now this just come in recently? I mean, it's got to be like last few weeks.
Yeah, we've had them a little bit. I know we've had the Tron Art controller for a bit. The steering wheel, I think, is a little bit newer, and the ball, right?
Right. So the next thing I would say is, I want to partner a lot more with Micro Center. So if you agree, I'll put a link down below to Micro Center and let them know what items you want to see in stock. I mean, it's fine when you order online. Sometimes you get it in a couple of days. But when I think of this store now, I think of like the classic video games, like your Atari and Television. You can buy a multi-cart, right? So you can have everything on that one cartridge. But there's something about coming in, looking at something, looking at the box, putting it down. And also, if you have questions, I mean, these guys are here in real time to answer some of these questions for you. So to me, that's also an added bonus. Just don't bring the girlfriend because you know you can still sneak stuff in. What this trackball, this whole thing? I've had it for years. I don't know what you're talking about. So if you don't mind, if you could take me around a bit and show me the different departments,
Yeah,
would that
absolutely.
be cool?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Let's get started. What are the store hours here, by the way?
We're open from 9 to 9.
9 to 9, so
during the holidays, normally 10 to 9, but after the holidays we open up an hour.
Excellent. So he's kind of a little special permission here. He's going to take me around. So let's get started. So we're going to start in my favorite spot. Obviously, it looks like the retro gaming section. And I know you guys have had this for a while. So what do we have over in this whole area?
Yeah, so we have all custom cabinets, so you can buy your own cabinets, customize your buttons, any of the look of the cabinets. You know, and we have there's a lot to it, you know. So it's all customizable and the different pieces and switches and feels and all that you want.
And I see there's literally rows of parts. And you sell Raspberry Pis here, which sometimes those are hard to get.
Yes.
You have them here. I see controllers. This is one of the good things about a brick and mortar store. If you have an arcade one-up or another machine you want to modify or build your own machine, you can come into a Micro Center and all the parts you need are going to be here. Joysticks, an actual arcade cabinet, power supplies, Raspberry Pis, computers, joysticks. Everything you need is in one spot and you don't have to wait for it. You can come into the store and go home and start modding. So what do we have going over in this area? I'm seeing some Wise cameras. And for people who don't know this company, I love Wise Products. I have their cameras, I have their scale. I'm wearing the watch right now, and they're very inexpensive. So how does this fit into the overall genre? Just because it's electronics type of thing?
Yeah, so this is part of our like home automation, you know, and we also have security cameras and things like that. So you know, that's a good category for us, and you know, that's all this merchandise over here.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we get right into you know, this is all of our build your own, so we have all of our hard drives, and then the you know, processors and motherboards. And
How has it been with getting supplies? You know, we constantly keep hearing about, you know, supply chain issues. I've had issues getting stuff over from here.
so
Have you guys had that issue?
One of the things, obviously, video cards have been nuts. Everyone wants a video card, and they're impossible to get. So here at Micro Center, we try our best to have them in stock for gamers. We take a lot of the video cards and we'll put them into builds in the store and pre-build them. So that way, you know, it's not just a reseller or a miner coming to get it. We'll have a machine ready for someone with a video card in it to be able to customize themselves later on.
I see another favorite of mine right over here,
Yep,
3D
and then we have
printers.
our 3D printers. We've getting more and more and more items all the time. So my guys have been printing up a lot of holiday decorations.
Look at that. Now, is this enclosure, see, with 3D printers, heating is sometimes a big issue, keeping them warm. Is this something you guys sell as well, an
It is,
enclosure?
Yep.
Really? So what does something like an enclosure like this go for, do you know?
I believe that one's a couple hundred. I believe it's $3.99. It's the air purifier as well for the unit.
Nice. I've seen a few movies where they put people in these things,
Yeah.
but this thing looks really nice. And you have a wide range of different printers. I see over here 3D filaments. So you can carry those type of things. I'm seeing direct drive extruders. You sell pretty much everything.
A lot of parts, a lot of repair parts. I mean, we have quite a selection of filament in store, which is nice. It's nice to be able to see the color that you're actually buying before you order it. Or
Right, that's a big thing
Yeah.
too. And I generally bought stuff on Amazon, and you don't really know until you get the product. And you have a lot of different colors here, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing over here, we got a couple of friends of mine really into driving, like the steering wheel over here. So much. What else do we have?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of traditional, gaming accessories and for consoles and PC, and then again, these are a lot of our pre-built computers that done all the DIY stuff and built it for you and have it ready for you, so you don't have to build it yourself.
The only
And
boring.
those have some of the best video cards out there in there. So
I think I'm still running I think I have a 46 with CGA card in it.
oh, all right.
I'm a little too retro, so maybe it's time to upgrade. The only boring thing I've seen so far is copy paper. I don't care about the copy paper, but
is, then obviously we have our general sales area where you have your ink and all your cables, but we'll have any type of connector or wire that you can think of. So if you need to go from HDMI to DVI or to DisplayPort to VGA or any of those adapters or any USB adapter, we'll most likely have it for
And that's
you.
actually pretty big, because a lot of TVs and monitors right now, you may get one without the right connector on
Yep.
it, so you can convert them. So that's kind of
Yep.
cool. Again, that's something you don't want to, you're probably working on a project like right now, you don't want to wait a day or two to get it. You come down to a Micro Center, pick it right up then and there. So brick and mortar stores still have a place, because everyone now is, they don't want to go out, it's always online,
Yeah.
but there's an experience just going out and seeing stuff you didn't even think about. Like you're walking by, oh, I can use that. You're not going to get that in an online experience.
Right, and if you don't know what you need, our guys are experts at this stuff, and they take the questions and they'll find you the right item, and hopefully it's the right one that you need the first time. So
Very cool. We have seen USB extension cables, HDMI cables, and literally it's not like one or two. We got a whole aisle of this stuff. Now here's the next section I was talking about, for not so much me, because I'm more of a builder than a gamer, as people know, because I can't I lose in 2 minutes, but the gaming chairs. And that's become a fairly big market, I think, at this point, right?
yes, yep, we have a good selection of our own from Inland, as well as Main Gear, and then we have the Razor chairs. Then we also have all of the simulation racing.
Like force
seats.
feedback type of things?
The stuff you would mount the steering wheel to or flight sticks and set up an in-home arcade almost.
Very, very cool.
Yep. Then obviously we have all networking, anything networking you can think of we have from all the major brands, Ubiquiti and some of the more higher end brands. And then we get into all of our peripherals and mice and keyboards and headsets and headphones and all that you need.
It actually impresses me how things have changed. I mean, back in the early days, you had just it was a mouse, that was it. Then you had an optical laser mouse. But now you have like gaming mice, you have ergonomic mice with actually fans in them, so your hands don't get sweaty, type of stuff. But it's actually become quite a large market. But, and prices can vary, I'm assuming, quite widely for some of this stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
So if you're coming in with something really basic, you can come in for an inexpensive one. But if you want a gamer one with a whole bunch of different macros, I mean, you can pretty much, sky's the limit, right?
Yep. I mean, you go from $4 on the mouse to $200.
$200. And of course, headsets, gaming headsets, and actually I have to pick one of these up today. I'm here doing a video, but I'm also going to be shopping, so I got to get my card out a little bit. But it's just, again, it impresses me how many items are here.
Absolutely.
So what's going on over here?
So obviously, we are a fully licensed, authorized Apple dealer. So we have all the iMacs, and then all the new M1 Pro and M1 Max, MacBook Pros, and MacBook Airs, and all the iPads.
Actually, I'm not a Mac guy, but my brother is, and actually his Pro book, which was like from 2012, actually went. And so it's good they come here. So there's some Apple stores out there, but if you're closer to Micro Center, you guys can do soup to nuts with fixes, repairs type of stuff.
We're an authorized service provider for Apple. So if you need any Apple repairs, we're able to do it for you. We have a couple of Apple techs that are trained same as an Apple tech at an Apple store would be.
That would also be for their iPhone type of stuff, or just computers?
We do some iPad and some iPhone screen repairs and internal repairs. Some of the stuff we have to send out, but a lot of it we can do in shop.
In a typical Microsoft fashion, wherever there's Apple, Microsoft has to have their sign right next to it. So, I mean, you also, same thing with like Microsoft, for like Windows operating system upgrades, Windows 11.
We have a plethora of traditional laptops and Windows laptops and Chromebooks, and from HP and Dell and MSI and all the major brands.
Excellent. So what do you have going back here? You're selling the monitors. You have a wall of monitors over there.
We have monitors galore. We have pretty much, I can say, no other store can have as many monitors as Micro Center has. We probably have every monitor that's made out there, minus a few of the new ones, but they'll be coming soon. So.
Now, with that being said, like, what's Micro Center's goal? They want to get more of the modding type of community in, or are they really looking just for an average person just walking off the street to buy something? What are they looking for?
Yeah, we want to have computers make people's lives better. That's one of our missions, right? And so we want people to come in and get something at a good deal, and then come back when they need all the other stuff that they need for that computer they buy from us.
Now, again, this store looks really nice stock, but have you guys had any issues getting people come in? I know video cards, we obviously talked about that.
Yeah.
That's always been a problem.
Yeah.
But I think it's starting to get a little bit better. Is there anything else that people have been trying to get, and you guys have been trying to get, other than my products, because I'm pushing over there? But has there really been an issue with that?
We've been okay. You know, our buyers have done a really good job of, if we're out of something, they'll find something similar, and keeping us in stock with stuff for the holidays, especially this time of the year is kind of nutty. So.
Excellent. If you don't mind, I'm going to do some looking around the store, and since my girlfriend's not here, I could probably buy a lot of things that she won't know. I have to say, my experience down at Micro Center was a really, really good one. I mean, it's been a very long time since I actually been in a good electronics brick and mortar store, and it really brought back a lot of memories when I was younger, going into like a Radio Shack or like a Circuit City or a Fry's Electronics. The shelves were stocked with so many different things. It was great just looking at the products, picking them up, and just seeing what they had. Walking down the parts aisles was also really, really great. There's sometimes you don't remember you needed something, but you walk up and down an aisle and say, oh, I can use this HDMI cable or an extender or something along those lines. Seeing the different 3D printers, all the different laptops and monitors and TVs. I can see myself definitely coming back here to buy a TV or something in the future. Seeing the curved monitors was really, really great. Seeing the new ones that are available. And the staff were really great as well. They really seemed to not only care, but have some knowledge, which is always good when you walk into an electronics store, to have someone who actually knows about some of the products that you're interested in. I have to also admit, it was a really incredible experience to walk into a store and seeing my product not only there, but at an end cap, and seeing people walk by, picking it up, looking at it, and walking off with it to purchase. That to me was probably the most satisfying thing I've had in such a long time. And I'm really thankful that Micro Center giving me an opportunity to sell my product in their store. And I'm hoping they will carry more of my previous products as well as products coming down the pipeline. So I'll leave a link down below to contact Micro Center to let them know that you would like to see more GRS products at your local Micro Center. And again, it's also available on their website. So anything that they have in their store, you can also get online if you don't have a Micro Center yet close to you. But I'm hoping that they will expand quite a bit, because we need these types of stores. We need stores we can actually walk into and have that interaction experience with the product. Michael, listen, I really want to thank you for opening the store a little bit early for me to take a look around. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go spend some money right now because I've seen an awful lot of stuff here I want to buy. So, Michael, listen,
awesome. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Remember, visit your local Micro Center. They have a lot of great stuff here, and they're now carrying GRS products as well. And, well, I'm going to go spend some cash. So, I got to go.
All right.
Yeah, looks pretty nice. What? I can't believe he's got his stuff over here, but I gotta admit, this place looks pretty good. I can't believe Glenn got his stuff over here.
Agent security aisle 12.
at the Tiny Arcade fan page. Remember, don't admire people too much. They'll disappoint you.
Sit, Blue Blue, sit. Good dog.